Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me, it's lovely to see you. So we are back to my altered book. I think this is the penultimate page before we get into winter. So yeah, just this one and this one left to do. And then obviously all the all the ephemera. So I realised after I did this page, I love it as I do, I really do. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be trying to morph into autumn colours. I kind of went autumnal and then back to green, which is not a problem, but it's just that for this page I was originally going to go full on oranges and reds, and I just don't think that's quite right, but I do want to start bringing them in. So I'm going to go with what I think might be a happy medium, which is, I've got this from it's a book end paper. I had two of these. One I've turned into an envelope for, one of many journals, and this one I'm going to use it because I really love I love the leaves. And I'm thinking, so this page we've got the two pockets here, so this is how this one is, which is a little bit tricky, but I'm thinking if we have this in the background, then it's not in your face autumn. That's what I'm thinking. So I think let's get the pockets organised first. So I don't think I want all of this bulk, so let me start by just cutting that off. I'm just going to leave a little bit behind and then we'll glue this down. I'm always hesitant of these triangle pockets because I feel like they are quite difficult to decorate, but we're just going to have a go, aren't we? So let's see what we can do. So I'm just gonna, try not to get the glue everywhere, just put that down. That just keeps the pocket, relatively strong. Just doubles over just where you're going to be pulling things in and out of your pockets. So then we can come in like that. Oops. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so that's the easy bit done. Tick. Okay, so I think we will, should we back the pockets with that paper I've just shown you? Do you think that will be, we'll just sort of work ourselves up to the more tricky part, can't we? Right, so I don't want to waste this paper because I really like it and I want to use it again, so I'm thinking, sorry, it's quite a big piece, so I just have to get it in the right place. I'm thinking we could get away with not coming to the very bottom of the pocket, hopefully. So I think for this one I'm going to just make a mark where the paper page ends, so I know where to go to, and then I think I'm just going to tear it like I have been doing. That'll just give us a nice little square to line our pocket with. I can't remember what book this came out of, by the way. I just, when I was getting my tray ready for this project, I just, I stumbled across it and have no idea where it came from. Okay, I think we're going to want to come in a smidgen. So let's give that a go. Can't actually see where the end of the book page lies because I keep getting confused with the one behind it. I think that should probably be okay. I will ink it up beforehand. Now I'm just going to see if this would fit this side as well, because if it does, then I can just use that. More or less. So let's see if we can get another one. Ooh. Oh, so close. If I go that way, I won't waste too much. That is so close. But yeah. Well, I don't know actually, because we had to chop it down a little bit. No, it's too much. Sorry. I'm just trying my best to make this paper go as far as I possibly can. Right. Across there. And across there. There we go. We can definitely get a tag and a journal card out of that, so that's good. Right. Oh, you know what? I just realised. I turned the paper around the wrong way. So, because I don't want my leaves upside down. Sorry, I'm just. Oh goodness me! I'm just being a moo. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, and then I just want to tear the top of it because the other one was torn. So we obviously want them to match. Right, let's try that. Yeah, that'll do me. I think that'll be fine. So let me get these inked up and then we'll glue those down. Sorry, that took me a little bit longer than I expected, but and then I think I want to run over this with my brush just to dull it down a little bit because it is very, very, very white, which I don't have a problem with, but just for the sake of grungy autumn pages, we should probably just go over them lightly. Just to tone it down a bit, not to grungy it up or anything. Hope the light is okay. It's gotten to late afternoon now. It's my 4th video of the day, so I'm doing pretty well today. But it's just, yeah, I feel like I'm on a roll, so I'm sort of going with it, you know. Right, there we go. Let's use the Kalal again. I need to buy some more glue actually. I'm running low. There we go. So yeah, I realised I was really happy with the page before this one, and then I thought, oh no, I was supposed to bring in oranges and reds more than the greens and browns, so that we could go, you know, full on autumn, but not there yet. But this will be, I think this is a nice little sort of stepping stone. Right. I don't know, I probably brought that paper over a little bit too far into the pocket. Hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the spine or anything. I think it will be okay. But all of this is a big, big, big learning curve for me. So I might be making massive mistakes and what have you, but that doesn't matter because, you know, we learn from them and, you know, it's just fun to try different things and just, you know, see what we can do really. Right, just double check that. Yeah, it's fine. Just gonna, oops. Oh, I think that's stuck. Just gonna slide it over slightly. There we go. Okay. That's that. So yeah, we've come over quite far on that one and not as much on that one, but it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know. Just gonna try and try ever so hard and just meet in the middle if I can. There we go. Just have it a little bit less obvious that they're different sized papers. I think that's fine. It'll be fine. Not perfect, but it doesn't matter. Right, okay, so we've got that done. That was the easy part, she says. So I want to cover up the text on these, not for any reason than just it's not very nice story. So I was having a look at these sheets. Again, I'm using kits from Liana Scrap, and I quite like the idea of having a neutral background but with some interest. And I'm thinking about these purpley blue bits, whether that would go. I don't want to go writing spot really, and I don't want to go extra leaves. I really like this one. I thought this would be perfect for this page, but I need 2 of them and I don't want to do any printing, so I think we're going to go with this one. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want the black edges for this, so sorry if I'm all over the place. I just want to rip that off. I know I should have done this before, but just taking off the black borders that I don't want to use. Okay, there we go. So what I think the easiest thing to do, I'm just going to rip it down the middle as well, so we've got 2 sheets to play with. I think the easiest thing will be to glue it onto the page and then cut around this part, I think. Don't quote me on that, but we're going to give that a go. I'm just making a mark as to where I want to tear down the middle. Okay, cool. So let's get this inked up, and well, maybe I should draw around it. Do you think that would be easier? Just thinking, I wonder whether it would be easier. I think I'm just going to tear it. Like I said, these triangle pockets, oof, I have been putting them off because they scare me a little bit. But let's go for it. Okay. And then just cut that little section off. Okay, let's see. Hey, that's not bad, is it? That's all right. You could always put some lace or something, or crochet along the pocket edge. First time we would have used lace in this one. I'm trying to avoid using it too much because I don't want it to be bulky, but for the sake of making it look prettier, I'm fine with using it occasionally, just not for every page, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking some nice crochet, like rustic crochet, if I've got some left, would be a nice thing, I think. Oops. Lots of matting pages in this project. Okay, so I'm again going to make a mark as to where I'm going to tear along the middle. And that seemed easy enough to just get it into position and then tear it. I don't know why this section it's like this page is wider or something, because that didn't work at all. You see there, it's completely off. Oh goodness me. I was thinking about using mushrooms. Okay, I'm just going to go with it because it is what it is. Very strange. Right, where's my ruler? Okay, so oh no. Okay. Oh, you're seeing it all now, aren't you? But that's fine. We did say we would put some crochet, and I think that would disguise that. Might need to put some washi or paper on the left hand side of this one, because obviously that is so strange. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the page can't be a different size because it's all part of the same book, but to have that be completely off like that here it's very strange. I don't know, maybe maybe my judgments are just off today. It doesn't matter, does it? Really doesn't matter. So I'll pause in a minute and then I'll just get everything, you know, make sure everything is properly glued down. And I need to find my crochet anyway, so just give me a moment and I'll come back in a moment and we will carry on. As I say, I'm going to go with mushrooms, I think, for my decoration on this one. Okay, right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, I think I'm all set. So I added a little bit of a scrap here, just because I really wasn't happy with where that was placed. And I'm thinking I'm going to have fussy cuts over the top anyway, so I feel like with a little bit of manoeuvring that can kind of blend into the background. So I'd like to put some crochet down. Obviously I need to be very careful about the fact that we don't want it to go into the spine too much. So yeah, that's just something I have in my head to be careful of. So I'm just going to run it along. But I feel like for me, I would much rather try this than leave it how it was. Like it, you know, does look quite messy. So I'm not convinced I will do triangle pockets again, or maybe I will, but I don't really want to do lots of them. I love how it looks, but I don't, yeah, I'm a perfectionist, so you know, I want to be careful of that. So all right, let me just lift that up. So I'm just going to cut here and I'm going to cut there and just see if that's enough, because obviously I don't want to put pressure on the spine. I think that will be okay. I would just much rather that than what it was before. That's all. Okay, so yeah, I need to get a little dab of glue there. I love all this, but I think my biggest bugbear is how much gluing you have to do. I don't know if that's just me, but I hate gluing stuff. I'm not a fan of it, but I know needs must and everything, but okay. And then again, we'll do the same thing where we'll be careful of how far up we're going with the crochet. There we go. I thought it was easiest to do this part now before we've glued the pockets down. I'm hoping that might actually give a little bit of strength to the pocket as well, actually. You know, where you're pulling things in and out of, I mean. Okay. Let's try that. Oops, sorry. Just getting glue everywhere. Hopefully I didn't knock you out of place. There. I think a little bit of lace or crochet here and there will be fine. I don't want to overdo it. But this is the first and probably only time we would have used it for the autumn pages, so I think that's fair enough. Right, where are we then? So I was going to go with mushrooms for these pages. Oh no, we best do the pockets and then I'll talk to you about mushrooms. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna, just like before, we're gonna go up the spine, and then for this one along the bottom, and then I'm just going to do it on this side so that I don't go too far up, and then I'm just going to lift this so that we can get the page where we want it. I'm only using the beacon because I really want to be sure everything's going to be strong and glued down. If I had art glitter I would use that, but I don't have any, so that'll do me. And then same again. And then okay. It's been a lot of fun to try so many different types of pages. Obviously I'm trying to go with things that I think will be okay from a bulk perspective, because really I don't know how much room I've actually got in the whole journal. You rip out a certain number of pages, but how much space do you have really? It is difficult to know for the first one. So I think that's okay. Just need to make sure that we're doing okay from here. I can feel that the crochet through it, so maybe crochet is probably not the smartest idea, but I think it will be okay. We just need to be careful of the pages and things. Oh yeah, we're on the last page, wow. As in the last autumn page, which is this one. Right, sorry, I was just thinking what's next. Right, now we can talk about mushrooms. Okay, So I was thinking I quite like the symmetry for this type of a page, so thinking a couple of mushrooms, and then maybe we'll add some yeah, we might add some text. I've got 2 pairs of mushrooms. I've got these 2 and these 2, so I just want to see what I prefer. I think I'm going to go with these. I quite like the browns on those. I'm going to want to do some stenciling. I won't go overboard, I promise. So let's bring this in then. Okay, right. And actually, yeah, you could write on the actual pocket, couldn't you? Thinking about it. Because it's neutral enough, you know, it's not a highly decorative page or anything. Okay, one more for good measure and then I promise I'm done. Alright, I'll get myself in a right angle. I think it's because I'm getting a bit tired now. It is the afternoon, so you have to excuse me if I just get extra clumsy, because that's what happens. That is what happens when I'm tired, and I get really clumsy with my words as well. So I have to decide whether to have them, obviously, yeah, go that way. I think so. And then we'll want to put some words down probably, but I'm going to have a route around to see what I will have. And then I don't think I'll do any more of this because I don't want to add, you know, loads and loads of bulk, and we're going to have journal cards in each pocket. And as I say, you could probably write on the pocket itself if you wanted, you know, who has this journal type of a thing. Okay, so let's get those glued down. And then I need to have a think about what I'm going to do on the final autumn page. Can you believe we're there already? It's come together really very quickly. Obviously we've only done a section of the journal, it's just the autumn, and we still need to do the ephemera. I'm thinking a couple of videos, so one last video for the page after this is what we'll have, and then we'll have, I'm thinking 2 videos max for the ephemera. And we're just going to go through like that through the series, where I do all the pages of each season and then we go back and do the ephemera at the end. The reason I'm doing it that way is because I don't know how bulky this thing is going to get, and so I want to make sure that I'm filling up the pockets as I go, so that if I suddenly start seeing that it's getting really bulky, then obviously I'll need to make changes about what kinds of pages I'll do. And likewise, if it's not as bulky as I'm expecting, then obviously I'll know that I can do some more fancier things, perhaps, you know, that kind of thing. But I'll only know that through going, you know, as we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. Could have brought the mushroom over a little bit, but that's fine. So let me have a root around. We'll get some words. I'm thinking, again, symmetry. So I'll be back in 2 secs. Okay, here we are then. So I've got the magic of autumn. This is one of my phrases. Quite like that down there. And I've got just a descriptive toadstool, which is there. And I was wondering about this. Let's go on an adventure. Sorry, my slur in my words. Let's go on an adventure, which I quite like there. But what I'm actually thinking is it would look really nice with a couple of brads in the sides. And I'm thinking maybe that could go on a journal card that's going to go in the pocket, so that peeps out. That's what I'm thinking I might do. So I'm going to put that in the pocket so I don't forget. And I'm going to get these stuck down. And then that is that page. Obviously, you know, bar making the cards to go inside. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I remember when we come to do the ephemera that I want that on the card. As I say, if I keep it in the pocket, hopefully somewhere along the line I might remember. And that's that. So thanks again for joining me. I hope the video wasn't too all over the place today. As I said, I think I was just getting a little bit tired. But I'm really happy with the progress that I've made today. And I've really enjoyed working on it. So that's the main thing, isn't it? So there we are. I really need to wash my hands now. I've got ink and glue and everything everywhere. So I just want to have a little flick through, see how we're getting on. Okay, so we started here and we gradually got more and more adventurous, I think. We've got a nice pocket there. Remember, this is a tuck spot. Pocket here and here. Space to write here. I love that owl in the tree. And I love that owl. And then we've got a tuck here and here with the foxy. I really love that page. I think that might be my favourite double page spread. Oh, I don't know, I like that one as well. And then of course we've got this one where we're bringing in more of the bolder autumn colours. So just one last page for autumn. So that's this one. So we've got a journal spot here, and then this is going to be a side one, I think. So, well, I folded it as a side one. Whether I change my mind before then is yet to be seen. We'll have to see. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed seeing that come together. Thanks again for joining me and keeping me company. And I can't wait for the last one. And then, as I say, after that, we'll just go through and make sure that all of the pockets and tuck spots and everything have got something in. I'm going to lose that thing, aren't I? Where's it gone? Uh-oh, I've lost it. There we go. I'm going to paper clip it on because I think that will help me a bit better with remembering that's my plan. So let me do that. There. Okay, perfect. All right then. Well, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.